And reality is also that which moves throughout all dimensions of existence. But in your perspective of reality, to you, you view reality as simply that which you can perceive through the 5 physical senses that exist within yourselves. And when you move beyond the 5 physical senses, as some individuals do, then your aspects of reality are shattered. They are altered. They are changed. The limits and the boundaries that you exist by begin to have to shift. And as a result, therefore, individuals move through periods of crises when they begin to observe reality beyond the 5 physical senses. And yet they have not observed anything different. Reality simply moves in the flow as the tide flows. It goes to and fro. There is movement. And because there is movement, there is ever-changingness to reality. But because of fear within this particular dimension of consciousness, the fear creates a desire within individuals, entities living in third-dimensional reality consciousness, to create the fixed, boundaried, limited perspective of reality. And fear, as a result, begins to limit the perspective or the observation of the to and fro. Once fear is set aside, then the observation of the flow of reality can be observed. And so existence then can be manifest to the degree in which it was designed to be manifest. That which you perceive as existence, even the model that we've given you of 32 dimensions, with God, Goddess, the all that is on the 32nd, that which you perceive as this particular existence, we assure you, is ever-changing, ever-flowing. It is that which comprises reality. Reality is not limited to that which you can touch and feel, taste, see, hear. Far from it. Reality is all of existence. And because reality is all of existence, it can move from here to there, and from there to here. Why do you think that we've suggested on many occasions that you create your reality? That thought, imagination are the creators of reality. Imagination is not limited. Far from it. Neither is thought, unless you choose to limit it. However, the key is that because there are no limits, anything is possible. Anything is probable. And anything is. Now, let's take an example. An individual wants a new car. Yearns for a new car. Desires a new car beyond anything else. As a result, this individual is an individual that gets up every morning, goes to work for 8 o'clock, comes back after 5, and has a wife, 2 children, a house, and an old beat-up clunker that he gets to ride around in. But he wants a new one. Now, this individual sees himself as able to create this car. So he saves money, sets it aside, sufficient to go out and buy a new car. It goes to the bank, gets a loan, and arranges to have a new car. Now, this individual thinks to himself that this is how things work. This is reality. In order to get a new car, you must save for a short period of time, and then you must be able to show to the bank that you can afford to buy a new car, that you have the financial resources to pay the money you borrow, that borrowing is what you need. And so this individual goes out and gets a new car. Now, that's one way of doing it. And some individuals, the majority of individuals, would use this particular methodology as a way of getting a new car. But then there are others. Some individuals simply say, I want a new car. And what occurs then is the universe, in effect, reality, moves to present that individual with a new car. Now, what occurs is that reality uses the circumstances of choice made by that individual and others to bring about the desire that has been manifested, that has been created. And as a result, choice upon choice upon choice leads to an opportunity in which the car can be manifest. Now, what does that mean? It means that if this individual sees themselves as less than, as being sort of undesirable, undesirous, unloving, unlovable, then that individual could end up in an accident, when as a result of the accident then gets a new car. And the alternative is that individual could also buy a lottery ticket and win a new car. Or someone could come along and say, notice that you need a new car. Here's one. Now, by saying a new car, that does not mean brand new. That does not mean a car that's never been driven before. It may be new to the individual that gets it, but not new to the one that gives it. And as a result, therefore, circumstances must be viewed. All of these are possibilities that occur as a result of choice manifesting itself in reality. Desire creates the opportunity, choice manifests it. And as a result, therefore, there is a flow of energy. Now, the individual that wants a new car, that desires a new car, he wants it today. But the reality, the universe, that the flow of energy, movement, perceives that the choices necessary to bring about this manifestation have not yet occurred. As a result, therefore, the new car does not come today. It comes 6 months, a year, 2 years down the road. And the individual struggles and wonders why he can't get a new car. It may be as a result of, and it is as a result of, choice not being prepared, not being made to create this new car. Now, we're suggesting here that there is a movement of choice, if you notice. We've always suggested previously that you create your own reality. And as a result, it is your choices that create your reality. And that is true. However, and this is in addition to this, your choices, though they create your reality, interact with others' choices, and as a result, therefore, create your reality.